know your prey.
Go. Yeah! Hold deep! Get in there, buddy. Not a hoist. Coming to you, Phil. Ready? You're gonna work, chicken. Ready!
Mantracker's well-traveled. From coast to coast. From Newfoundland to California and back up to the Yukon. Mantracker stakes his reputation on being able to catch his prey in any locale. And it's not deer or pheasant he's after. He's chasing people.
That's real fresh right there.
An expert in outdoor forensics. He's there for the hunt. As long as he's got his ride and his guide, he's ready to shift into gear. And here in Elliott Lake, his guide is Phil Lemieux. They've partnered up before, and Lemieux's Northern Ontario know-how is crucial in the mission to track the prey. This time, that's Clayton Bellamy and Jason McCoy, a.k.a. the Road Hammers.
I'm a road man, a load man, 18 wheels and a serious plan. I'm a road hammer, white knuckles, steel gear jammer, brake jockey, highway slammer, I'm just doing what I gotta do.
For Jason and Clayton, the open road is home, bringing their country rock sound wherever the highway takes them.
You know, Jason and I get along really good. It's kind of like back in the old days when you shared time on the trail. You know, you were blood brothers. Jason and I have spent 5 years on the trail, you know, being on the road in tour buses and planes and automobiles. And there's a kinship there that we have, and we can read each other's minds pretty well, and I think that's going to help us.
We find ourselves sleep deprived and, you know, not the greatest in nutrition on the road. And our show is very physical. So getting out there, doing what we do every night, creates an endurance level that's really deep-seated, and I hope that proves that it'll be valuable here.
Road proven or not, these guys shouldn't expect the rock star treatment in Elliott Lake, but it looks like they have a fan on the other team.
These guys are road hammers. They're pretty good. They got a lot of energy. The showmanship is awesome, and their music's pretty good, too. I really enjoyed when I see them in concert.
Phil may have stars in his eyes, but Mantracker's not lining up to join the fan club.
The two road hammers we got, they're going to bring their cocky attitude, and they're going to try to kick it in my face whenever they get a chance. Hopefully it turns out to bite them in the...
't a song will change Tracker's mind.
1, 2, 3. Mantracker, running through the grass. Mantracker, we're gonna kick your well. Not a whole lot that I do know, but one thing I know real well. If you want to beat Mantracker, you better run like Will.
The Prey have their sound in check, but they'll need to rely on map and compass instead of guitars and amps. Modesty, however, is not in their arsenal.
That's what my trail's going to look like.
And with more than 40 chases under his belt and no map, compass, or GPS, Mantracker is still a picture of respect and restraint.
It don't get old, does it? No.
Keep us safe on this run, deliver us back to our families, and may we have a good time in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Ready? Go! Come on.
The chase is on.
Let's go.
Mantracker's objective is capture, even though he doesn't know where the finish is, and the Prey have a significant head start. The stakes, bragging rights. The deadline, next day it's sundown. The goal, a road junction on a distant power line.
Gotta beat this Mantracker. My son might see this someday.
Try and stay on the grass as much as you can.
I have these horrible feelings of him just coming up and tapping me on the shoulder. The smell of horse breath and stinky leather and Red Man tobacco. I'd never had that much adrenaline running through my body. I was just on fire. No, this is our chance. This is the open.
There's no way we can hide our tracks in this garbage. Right off the hop, our strategy was to make as much time as we could. We knew Mantracker had to find the start before he could pick up our trail.
Straight up.
Locating the Prey's start point is key for Tracker. Not a difficult task, thanks to the Prey's fancy footwork.
They're playing volleyball. Got a couple young bulls getting ready for the rut here.
Tells me they're a little nervous.
Or being cocky.
When you do that at the start, that's just kind of plain dumb. You have 2 sets of toe kicks right here.
This rain might work out to our advantage.
Rain's going to help us huge.
And this rain sucks. Mine is already chapped.
Welcome to Northern Ontario.
I just left him another big signal.
We're gonna get caught before we even get a mile up the trail.
There's that big lug sole again. It's got that huge herringbone pattern in it. I'm going to have to concentrate on that one. These guys, right off the bat, they just lit right out and ran.
What's your ankle?
I like it when they do that because it gives me a general direction of their travel. They were just running. At least we know where they're going for sure.
We're still heading in the right direction, right?
Yeah, let's commit, follow through. Okay, no.
No?
No, wet.
Son of a-
Stick to the trail. Bad.
It can be really hard to get your bearings in the bush.
See, now we're totally turned around, like in my head.
And when you're being chased, you're tired and you're not thinking straight.
You keep an eye behind me. We basically want to go in this heading, and that's just what the numbers say. And if you're flying, you don't trust your instinct, you trust the numbers, right? You know, I've got piloting skills, and I've got some orienteering skills with a map, but it's a lot different when you're, thousands of feet up, and you can say, well, there's that lake, and there's that town, and this road. So let's bushwhack like just 100 feet there, but let's make it quiet so they don't hear us coming.
See that shine right there?
Yep.
You have 3 footprints of somebody running. You can almost see the outline of that boot. That's what help rain gives you. That's cool.
Here's the big problem, Clay. I think we up a little bit here.
It's way down in here.
I don't think we're here. We can't be there yet. If we are, we're doing way better than I thought.
I can hurt my shoulder when I fell back there.
We didn't traverse 4K in 10 minutes.
Oh, we've been out here longer than 10 minutes.
I can do 2K jogging in 10 minutes. 10, 12 minutes.
Wait,
Let's get it.
regardless, what are you saying? Let's get going enough.
Great, bring a couple of musicians on the trail who can't hear anything.
10 years of standing in front of Marshall amps, I can't hear my own voice, let alone Mantracker.
10 years of standing in front of your Marshall amps.
Hard to sneak up on them like this.
Playing all that loud music, they probably can't hear anyway.
We're really behind right now. We thought we were doing way better than we actually are.
My biggest concern is when encountering the trackers, how much juice I'll have to get away from them quick enough.
Oh, see there, we got a track right there. It takes a certain amount of time for a track to fill up with water. See, it's taken a couple of minutes for my boot print to fill up, so we're probably 5 to 10 minutes behind them.
Tracker confirms the prey's recent passage. Now it's the horse's turn to do their job.
If you see a trail branching off to the left, let's take it.
Get. Left, break left. Now, go. Now right at the water. We gotta swim, dude. We gotta swim across.
I can't swim across that.
Well, we gotta do it.
They went in right here.
Listen.
They're coming down here, come on.
Go.
Frick.
They're there, right there.
Hey, boys!
Let's go back to the road.
I hurt my ankle. Jay, go. Go, come on.
Grain sucks. That big lug sole again. Let's go back to the road.
I hurt my ankle. Go.
Element in the woods of northern Ontario. Mantracker and his guide put a hurting on them at the lake. Now they're dead-ended and hobbled.
The worst thing we could have done was jump left, and that's exactly what we did, just out of fear. That's how much fear there was. You can't do things out of fear, you'll make mistakes. I knew that going in with my head, and the second I saw him, out the window.
They're down there.
Just a foot go in the bush.
Did he spot you?
Oh, yes, they did. My ankle, oh my. We gotta get behind this rock.
There's quite a bank here. We've got to see a mark here somewhere.
I can hear the horses on the road.
We've gone in right here somewhere. Nothing in here. All that rain dripping. Hard to tell. I guess we might as well mosey up to that bridge. We'll stop every once in a while, see if we can hear them.
I hurt my ankle on the rock by the water. Just makes me mad and I want to do this more. I'm gonna kick his.
The riders bypass the prey, and the road hammers barely endure their first encounter. Jason's injured, and the primary map is soaked.
Did you have this memorized? Dude, that's the finish line. Don't lose that.
You know, it didn't dawn on us to maybe put the map in a Ziploc bag.
There's a bunch of survivalists out there just want to punch us right now. This is not going to stick. It's wet.
It looks like there's a bit of a ridge right there. Yep, they could just stay on that.
Then there's another road south of that.
Utilizing Lemieux's trail knowledge, the riders aim to cut off the prey, while the bandmates begin to second-guess themselves. To bushwhack or not to bushwhack?
I bet you they've gone up the road and they're coming back down this one. It's your call. I'm totally up for any game.
I think we should hit the road.
I'll get back to the road.
Let's do it.
It's getting light right up there. I wonder if that's a road.
Hey,
He's right there.
I got two people right here.
Go, go, go! Yeah! Go!
They're coming to you, Phil. Coming right at you.
Is there two there or one?
I don't know.
I'm going after him. Come in from your side.
He's coming.
And I kept yelling at these guys, Phil, close in from the left, they're coming to you. And it was pretty cool to see what you can do just by telling them something.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Mantracker's just toying with his opponents.
That was good, that was good.
Like the Muhammad Ali of hunting, he's waiting for the exact right moment to throw the knockout punch.
It's just like thunder coming through the bush, man. It's unbelievable. It's like being caught by your parents doing something you shouldn't be doing and hearing a gun go off for the first time, man.
Jay's coming.
It's unbelievable.
The brush is so thick on the sides of the road here that I know if I ride in there, I could probably see a whole bunch, but I might drop off a cliff.
Come here. Everybody down. Down. Okay. Get your breath, get your breath.
I think we better bail in here for a little while and hang out.
Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. So what I was saying was like 3:30 will bring us to one of these roads here, quicker.
You just hang out there. I'm going to leave a bunch of tracks out here because they're watching the tracks.
We're gonna go up a big bank here.
Yeah, and the road's gonna be at the top of it. There's probably gonna be a funny looking dude with a horse. I'm gonna go up here and look for horse tracks.
You're getting pretty smooth, aren't you?
Second set of horse prints. They're both on this road. Okay, let's go.
Do we want to... The best thing to do would be to stay behind him.
Totally. So save our energy, keep a quick pace. As long as we're moving, we're making time.
Yeah.
Okay, good idea. I like your thinking there.
If we can just stay behind them, then we'll know where they camp.
They're stopping here, and they're looking. They're doing something. They're doing something right here. He went in the bush here. What did he do?
I got two people right here. Go, 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 go! Go! I'm going to leave a bunch of tracks out here.
You're doing something right here. What did he do?
Halfway through day one of the chase, and the road hammers are hitting all the wrong notes. Mantracker's got a hold of their strings, and his latest master stroke has them fleeing.
Go, go! Go, 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 go. Just keep going, keep going. Keep going. Ah! 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 Keep going, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, stop. Holy frick.
Dirty rotters.
That was dirty, man.
So the guys are looking and they're watching the tracks, and they kind of face us. They look up to the bush. Boom, he just blew out of there.
They dropped their stick, and I'm sure that they cleaned their underwear after that one. We came out empty-handed just because they had the fear factor helping them along.
That was freaking textbook. That was
I guess they saw our tracks right there going in.
yeah. Well, you can hear them about 50 yards going up the road, and just in there you hear them going, moaning and groaning. Not sure what they're doing, but probably got a few more scars to prove it now.
Oh, man.
Okay, all right. You want to do that? Dude, he thinks we're going to keep going like a couple of rabbits, okay? He thinks we're scared. But he's wrong. Listen, I just heard him. Listen.
Should have brought my pet dragon with me. He just blast all this bush and then we could see him.
We need to be on the other side of that road.
What if we just go right back to where we came in and go right across, even right in front of them, like run right by the horses? They gotta come out of this somewhere, don't they? But you can't see in there more than about 20 feet.
Nice job.
This is a pipeline trail?
Yeah, there's a pipeline trail right here.
And it goes back this way?
Yeah, and there's that clearing to our left. And right there. Oh, they're right there, dude.
Okay, just keep riding like they don't see him.
They're well right past.
Just keep riding. Do you think they saw us?
I don't know, hard to say.
Which way do you want to go? High or low?
I'll go high.
Okay, try to make it look like you have no idea where they are, but get as close to them as you possibly can. I'll be down here on the road.
The riders flank the bush. And the walls start closing in on the prey.
I just got Phil to go in, see what he can flush out.
Mantracker and his sidekick were patrolling upside one road and down the other. We had our noses in the dirt, and then we decided just to move when he would move.
He's riding, he can't hear us. I know, but still, I was kind of hoping Phil would come out right here, but he hasn't come out yet, so I don't know what he's doing.
Something happened and sidekick disappeared, and we made our break through the trees and down the cut line.
I don't know where in that Phil is.
I think I kind of might have that one up a little bit.
It's getting late. I haven't found my partner yet. Getting a little cranky. I wish he'd show up.
We kind of got communication up there a little bit. It wasn't good. It's one of those things where you need to make it known to the other guy exactly what you want.
Come on, bud. Let's go get him. Oh, there he is, finally. Where in that did you get to?
I went that way. He was pretty good about it. He said, you know, like, nothing can work well all the time. So, I mean, you're allowed one mistake, I guess, in the bank, eh? That was it.
It's disappointing because we could have had one, I think. Bad timing. Well, it's getting dark enough. Let's go find a place to camp.
Lemieux's side trip ate up valuable daylight and gave the prey breathing room. As night falls, Jason and Clayton are safe to camp, but resting up isn't their top priority.
We had 2 horse bits and made some reins with some nylon rope. And we even had horse treats, and we thought if we can find their camp, we could steal the horses.
Right, so we figure what, it's 10:30, 11 now. We're gonna go for a little hike here. See if we can find the horses. We got our bits. All right, how long have we been out here?
I don't know. Feels like a couple hours.
Listen.
Yeah.
All right, let's get rolling back to the camp. But we're gonna be tired tomorrow.
Jason and Clayton may have squandered a full night's sleep, but with less than half the distance to go, they have a chance to leave yesterday's mistakes behind.
Let's roll. Let's get out of Dodge, man. How's your ankle? It's sore, but it's gonna work.
All right, let's try and make some time.
The riders don't waste any time themselves. Tracker can't let the momentum swing. He needs to make contact fast.
Let's just try and stick to the grass and make up time. Who knows how close they are or what.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah, flat spot there where they had a tent.
Looks like they had a decent-sized fire.
Not that far behind them. They could have went that way.
A lot of people think that, you know, I need a definite track and a definite direction to travel. A lot of times it's your gut feeling. A lot of times it's what's the terrain telling you. If they go this way, what's the terrain going to make them do?
Just enough disturbance that shows that somebody walked up here fairly recently.
Don't disturb the dirt.
Stay on the game trail, though. We stop and look at the map way too much.
Sure do. These guys could have grabbed this little trail, couldn't they?
Yep.
Bit of a track right there through the grass.
That brings right on the other side. Watch your feet here. This logging trail, yeah, is the break we were on. And why, baby? You're catching on. It's a trail. Is this a trail or a clearing? Hang on.
Oh, there they go, right there, right on, just across.
How did he find us there? How does he do that? Manny!
Oh, right there.
Oh, right there, dude.
Where in that did you get to?
How about that way? Listen, let's get out of Dodge, man. Manny!
We're into the second and last day of the chase. Mantracker pushes the road hammers into the bush yet again, and they escape yet again. Tracker and sidekicks' only recourse. Try to cut them off.
Well, they should come out up here somewhere.
Left turn, Clyde. How many horses did you see?
I saw at least 10.
Yeah, great.
We think we may hit a bog here or a clearing, but we gotta beat them to the next road.
What do you figure, boss? They gotta be around here somewhere. If this wraps all the way around, it kind of doesn't matter which way they go, they're gonna hit this one.
Yeah, there's guaranteed they're gonna be hitting us somewhere, somehow, somewhere.
Dude, I'm calling it on the bushwhacking. This is ridiculous. We're gonna get caught.
If we go through that, we're stupid, because they can follow us into this brush real easy.
But we also got time to consider. I think we should just book her right through here.
I don't think we can make it. I think they're right out there.
I think we need to make time, get ahead of them. Let's go down.
Clayton has had enough of the thoughtful approach.
Go, 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 go.
He wants action. The trail's the thing. The tracker anticipates their arrival.
Oh, that horse has got something, man.
Stay tight.
You hear that? Yeah. Let's just duck in here for a minute. I can hear them on the road. They're stopped.
Let's just listen. Do we want to keep going straight?
They're talking about this intersection. Yeah, that ain't gonna work, chicken.
Go, go, go. Come on. Left, left. Jay, you're going the wrong frickin' way.
He had a stick and he held it above his hands and screamed like a, Xena princess warrior. I thought it might slow the horse down, but it didn't. Pretty quick, he threw the stick and ran like a little girl.
They came out of the bush out of nowhere, and I'm swinging my hiking stick over my head like Moses parting the Red Sea, and he parted us.
I shouldn't have swung my arms around like that.
What the f is he trying to prove with that stick?
I don't know. I don't think they're moving. They're probably hunkered down in there. I'm thinking if you go in right here, give me a chance to get back there 60 yards. I'll go in, see what we find. Got one right here. It's coming out, Phil.
I see him, I got him. You're not going this way, buddy.
Clayton slips away as the riders hound Jason. The noise covers his escape, but not for long.
Oh, there's the other one. Where'd you go? Come on, let this go. No, not that way. Ah, you son of a... There ain't no way we're getting in there, horse.
How do you like me now? What do you think? If I go north, I might be a little hooped.
You're giving my horse a good rest anyway.
I think your buddy's just north of me there.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work, chicken. You're going the wrong frickin' way.
Yeah, yeah. How do you like me now?
The chase wears on, and Jason and Clayton can't shake their pursuers. But they can't give in either. The bad news is Tracker has corralled them in bush where the horses can run.
You're over here, Phil. When you look into the bush when there's no adrenaline involved, you think, I don't think I can go through that. When there's adrenaline involved and you're chasing, it's an open field.
I could smell the horse, and that was the first time I could smell the horse. And I was not going to stop. I didn't care if my lungs exploded. I was pretty sure that he couldn't pull a man from Snowy River and run down the hill with me, so I threw myself over and just hoping for the best. I got good insurance.
Yeah, he dropped over an edge there into some really thick. I was 8 feet too late.
Jason is in the clear. The riders reset their crosshairs on Clayton.
That other guy, he's sucking some serious air. So I think if we go back up there and go back in, we're gonna find him piled up in there somewhere.
What if the puker pass out?
He's up here on the right.
I'm exhausted. They got a beat on me. I gotta keep moving.
There he is, Phil. He's off to your right.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
I think he went through over here.
Yeah, go straight. You probably see them moving the other side of those big trees there. Most of the prey that we chased for that long through the bush, they quit. They give up. They've had it. They're done. Their legs are giving out. These guys, they just kept going.
That's too bad. They're actually gonna probably get back together now.
I don't think Clay is too far away. If he's not, I'm gonna head towards the road. And hopefully I can find Jay if he's not caught. All right, let's go find the road.
It's funny, you know, you have this perfect bush for getting through, and then you get right in the middle of this big gobbet. Finally.
Tracker has pushed the road hammers to the limit, yet come away empty-handed. The storm is over, but the damage is done for Team Prey. They're broken and bone-tired.
Oh, dude, so good. Man, am I glad to see you.
The Prey reunite with their tanks on empty, but they can't afford any more setbacks en route to the finish.
We gotta go up the road or we'll never make it.
Do you see any horse tracks?
I don't. They've been kind of going north, northwest all day. Okay, they're gonna want that trail,
Yep. Save the juice till we need it, okay?
and that's the one I want them on, because it's way nicer country than this one for chasing somebody.
I feel like death. If we get pinched, I don't know if I can sprint or not.
Well, I can't find them. I gotta let them find me.
They're gonna be waiting up here at one of these trails that's gonna come out like this. That's all we got, though.
All through the chase, Tracker has dominated the Prey, but still no capture. And now he's stuck in wait and hope mode.
I feel like they're around every turn. I got nothing left.
See you later.
Do you want to bushwhack again?
Let's do it.
These guys got something there. Just start a snap over there. I think the bushwhack's on the other side of the road. Okay, let's go. There they are, right down there. Phil, step your horse ahead.
Okay.
Try not to move. As soon as they come up and see us, they're gonna run back into it.
He's right there. Oh, he...
Might have already seen us.
Where's Jay?
Where's...
He just saw Mantracker. Clay's on the road.
There's a big culvert right there crossing that road. They could use that for cover if we get underneath it. Well, nothing but fear and common sense stopping us. Howdy, boy. Saw the head of one poke out right there. Can you look in down there? Yep. Now, Darby, there's gonna be a big skunk come out of there pretty quick. Don't freak too bad, eh? There they are.
He's right there.
Howdy, boy. Gonna be a big snake come out of there.
The chase is down to the wire. When early on, it looked like a cakewalk for Tracker. Now Jason is within reach of the power line finish, but the riders have Clayton cornered at the culvert.
School car. He's up here. We can get up there. He's ours. You can get him, Phil. Go for it.
It's pretty rough here, too.
Come on, bud. Eat it.
The horses are scrambling. This is getting deep. This is getting bad. It's getting nasty. Easy now. Easy now. He's singing.
John the Revelator, tell me who's that riding? John the Revelator, and I just kept climbing and pulling trees and going up the top. I'm sure those guys thought that I had lost my mind. I was just looking for any kind of inspiration.
Come on, Billy. Get down.
Here's the road.
I don't even know how you navigate through that compass. Yeah, you'd have to have a compass in your eyeball. I know when we moose hunt, we try not to shoot them like this.
It's that way.
Without noise or a sighting, there's no frickin' way.
I'm walking dead. I feel like a zombie. Drop my bag. I got no water. So close to the finish line, but I can't see a power line.
For all we know, one guy could still be on that mountain. The other guy could be in front of us. We'll just keep checking this trail out and see what happens.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
What do you got? Look at that. We got the footprint right here in front of us. No way. All right.
I gotta do this. I gotta do this. I gotta do this.
There's the other one. Let's go.
How's he coming?
Yeah, let's go down here and try to keep him in there.
He's right there. I can see him.
He's right here. He's right here.
About 400 meters away from the finish line. I gotta go straight that way. And he's right there. I gotta go across the trail. That's all I got. Here we go. In 3.
I was so sure I was going to get caught. I couldn't believe I'd made that road. I just could not believe. I still can't believe it.
I gotta throw up, man.
It's the way you're supposed to feel.
It's half drink.
Beggars can't be choosers. We'll be back when we get your buddy.
I think the trail's up here, but I'm getting delirious, man. Everything's starting to spin, and I'm feeling like really lightheaded.
At least we know where the finish is.
Oh, frick. Pheasant.
Listen, that frickin' bite. I tell you, this frickin' country up here is not good for horses' feet. Took a nice chunk out of it, too.
Now I'm thinking of, okay, now I gotta watch my buddy here. I don't want him to get hurt. I'll push him a little bit, but I'm not gonna go over that edge. I'm not gonna cross that line of injuring him. To me, that's not worth it. Well, Phil, you might as well hang right here, right there at the corner of them trees. Keep your rope out if that other son of a shows up. Choke him. Might be as good a spot as any to wait, because if I can get a jump on him, he might go in that, and I can run there. I don't think I can even move through this stuff.
I ain't quitting.
I know where the finish line is, so I better suck this up because I'm about to get beat by both these guys, and there's not a thing I can do about it. And it's frustrating as... I hope Phil's ready for this. Can't even see in there, let alone ride in there.
Come on, come on, come on, come on! Clay! Come on!
It's like I could hear Jason at the finish cheering me on, and I knew that if he could do it, that I could do it, and I wasn't going to be the one that lost on Mantracker.
I guess that's that then. You know what? It kind of blew me away that these guys beat us. This wasn't a gimme by no means, I'm telling you. The only thing I left in the bush was that shoe that Bailey lost. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'm just going to get mad at something else. Give me two, will you? Yeah, these couple of country boys, these singers, I didn't expect them to dig this deep, but they know how far they can dig now, and there's a lot of bottom in both of those guys.
We've had a lot of tough times as a band, and we've stuck together.
Good job.
And this was the biggest test I've ever been through. It was awesome.
It was the hardest physically that I've ever been pushed in my life. Also, on a spiritual level, I had to dig deep. And it was a sobering reality that somewhere in the world right now, somebody's doing this for real, running for their lives.